Sorry, there are no digital entries for the book you're searching for. Please enter other keywords to try another search.
As I expected, it's not here.
Sorry, there are no digital entries for the book you're searching for. Please enter other keywords to try another search.
As I expected, it's not here.
I turn my head and spot Xavier a few steps away.
You're looking for a book too?
Yeah, I'm looking for an old book called Introduction to Evil, but it's not in the system.
If it's an old book, there probably aren't digital copies of it. Maybe you can look upstairs.
Upstairs?
Seems like you don't know. Follow me. I'm looking for a book too.
A sea of shelves come into view. Their books show signs of age.
The library stores old paper books on these few floors. The book you are looking for might be here.
So that's how it works. I thought the library had already archived these books and stopped lending them out.
The greatest value of a book is to be read. If you treat a book like an antique to be stored somewhere, it would defeat the purpose.
Xavier walks between the bookshelves, his fingers brushing against the labels.
The books here are organized by year, category, and publisher. The Introduction to Evil you're looking for is an academic text, so it might be around here somewhere.
The Origins of Evil. Theoretical research on the seismic predictions of Estesia class Evil.
Wanderer Structural Analysis. Deepspace Conceptual Overview. Here's the Introduction to Evil you want.
It's so heavy!
This book is only 1,680 pages long. If you focus, you can finish it in a few days.
A few days? No, my test is tomorrow.
Test?
Unicorn's theory test for new hunters.
So you're here to cram.
Is this practice test from Tara reliable? It's so hard. As I frown at the textbook, Xavier sits next to me, immersed in a novel. The weather outside is so nice. The sky is blue, the clouds are white, the wildflowers are about to bloom. Or have they already bloomed?
Are you resting after doing just 3 questions?
I'm not resting, I just can't figure out the answer. I need to relax. I can't help but turn to look at Xavier. You came all the way to the library to read novels all afternoon?
Yeah. I don't have any tests.
Lucky. Not even when you first became a hunter?
No. I only took tests back in school. And that was a long, long time ago.
Someone like you must have gotten perfect grades, right?
No. I was average. I only scored well on topics I liked.
What about the topics you dislike?
I forgot. They don't matter anyway.
They don't? What if you failed? He props up his chin in his hand as if trying to remember.
Nothing happened. It made no difference if I failed or not. Maybe it's precisely because it made no difference that many things became meaningless.
What mysterious tests?
But back then, there weren't as many chances to sit around in the library and prepare for tests in such a leisurely way. There was a lot of time, but everyone seemed to be in a hurry.
Do you have any idea what the word leisurely means? I have less than 20 hours before my exam. He leans in to look at the questions on my practice test. Caught off guard, I sit up straight and tense.
Let's see what question you're getting stumped by. I see.
Xavier picks up a pen and circles a few keywords. My eyes can't help but drift from the practice test to his face. His eyes are shining so brightly from the light.
Maybe you picked the wrong book. Introduction to Eval is too theoretical. Maybe what you need is overview of Eval.
He turns his face, meeting my stunned gaze.
What were you looking at?
Nothing. I was just thinking that the questions are too hard. Xavier smiles and looks around the bookshelves.
That book should also be on this floor. It needs a bit of searching.
Okay, I'll go look for it right away. From the gap in the shelves, I peek at Xavier's profile. I feel different about Xavier each time I see him. Overview of Eval is right here.
You found it.
Yep. The pages of the book have already yellowed with age. I flip to the first page and see an old blue and white loan record. Xavier? I look it over several times. Xavier's name is written in the borrower's column, the date being 30 years ago. Could it be someone with the same name?
Sorry, the library's registration system just broke down. Could you please sign in your names on this guest registration sheet?
No problem. Here's the pen.
Thank you. Sorry for bothering you.
Xavier's signature looks exactly the same as the one on the loan record?
Seems like you found out. My secret.
You're a Cronus class evolver?
Shh.
Xavier leans over on the table, reaches out and locks my pinky with his. His lips curl into a faint smile. The sunlight shining in through the window envelopes him. I thought I saw a hint of amusement in his eyes, but maybe I was seeing things.
Let's pinky swear. You have to keep my secret from me.
You haven't told me what the secret is. Are you really a Cronus class evolver? Under my somewhat hesitant gaze, Xavier shakes our pinkies.
No matter what my secret is, you promised me now.
You're always speaking in riddles.
Maybe it's because I have many secrets. The type that cannot be said to anyone.
And now you're being so honest.
That's what people who've just met me always say. After some time, they will discover that my secrets are all quite interesting, and I'm willing to give a lot of help in exchange for keeping my secrets. For example, helping you to pass this test.
Well, I think I just made some weird contract with you. I have a feeling that it's worth it.
Shall we start? We have 19 hours left.